Shalom and greetings. Happy March 3rd, which is let's see, today is Thursday, so that's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the 5th day of the week from a Hebraic perspective, Thursday, 2022, March 3rd. I've got some exciting news I want to share with you guys with my new way of cooking our bone broth. I did an experiment, and oh my goodness, this house smells absolutely divine. I used to make bone broth many years back when we were on grid, and I would let it steep for like 3 days. And since coming to this cabin and using a propane stove, I haven't been able to do that. But the Father gave me a creative idea, and in conjunction with my children, because they're in charge of the fireplace, you know, stocking the fireplace and so forth, I did something really cool. So I'm gonna take you over to our wood stove and show you all what Mama B is doing regarding bone broth. Ronan, you know what's over there by the fireplace because you enjoy the warmth and you enjoy the scent. So I'm going to show you guys what's happening over there on that one pot to the left of this video and get really excited about what y'all are going to see. Can't be Italian and not own a wooden spoon. This was my find at the thrift that I'm going to be using to show you guys over by my wood stove what's happening. Let's take a peek. Are you enjoying that, Ronan? The warmth and the smell that's coming from that stock pot up above is probably making you one happy kitty. All right. As many of you know, we have 2 wood stoves, one up here on the top of the cabin. We have 3 stories. And this one keeps the loft and the center of the home pretty warm. And then our downstairs fireplace, wood stove, actually keeps the downstairs attic, not attic, but Arctic zone that we used to call it, very, very warm. And it travels up the staircase into other parts of the second floor of our home. And I prefer having a wood stove, which is downstairs and has a flat surface. As you know, this one is kind of beveled a little bit here, right? So it's really hard to kind of cook. Stove downstairs is flat, which makes it much easier. But the Father is good, and he gave me some creative ideas of what I am doing regarding our bone broth that we are currently making. So this stovetop right here, as you all can see, I'm going to move this little fan here. This fan actually has been keeping my seeds nice and happy and warm. This is the bone broth. Check this out, y'all. This lid is a little warm, but look. Simmering, and oh, the goodness that's in there. This has been going, let me see, I'm going to go put this over here on my seeds. This has been going since, let's see, 10 a.m. Wednesday, 4th day. And I left it on all night long. And today is the 5th day, which is Thursday, and it's still going. So I've been able to keep this going since 10 a.m., like I said yesterday. And right now it is a little after 11 on the 4th day, Thursday, and I'm going to keep this going until about 8 o'clock tonight. So it's going to be, oh gosh, close to over 24 hours, right? Is that about right? I think. But oh my goodness, you guys, this bone broth is from grass-fed lamb bones that we received from a family that we got some bones from. But look at the goodness, you all. Look, but. And I know what many of you guys are asking. Okay, Adri, you said you're a plant-based vegan. Yes, and I still am. I will say that I have been craving bone broth for some time, and it's been very difficult to actually make it because where we live, I want it to cook for a long period of time and not just a few hours on my propane stove. But I'm going to share a little bit more about what the Father's been doing regarding my new lifestyle choices when it comes to food. Real quick, before I do that. As you can see, this is my version of an ecosystem. I got my wood stove, obviously the bone broth in the back. I've got this fan right here that keeps the house warm, but I aim it right towards my seedlings over there. I know it's a mess, sorry y'all. It's just life. So now my seeds get all the heat and the sun and the warmth from the wood stove, the bone broths are cooking, and my laundry is getting dry. So we have a multi-purpose stove to stay warm. I'm gonna grab another log of wood here, which is really cool. The interesting thing about cooking on a wood stove is the temperature. Making sure that your temperature is right so that everything is cooking kind of like when you cook on a stove, right? Whether that's propane, gas, or electric. And I don't have a gauge right now for the bone broth, but I'm just kind of playing with this right now. I'm just learning how to do this. And when this stove gets really hot, the broth inside will start to get to a boil, and I've got to remove the lid, or the simmering is just perfect. So I got to keep an eye on that. But let me bring you back over here to my kitchen spot and discuss a little bit about what I'm doing currently when it comes to eating some animal protein. I know what you guys are all thinking. Many of you have asked, or are probably going to ask, Adri, what are you doing? You are a plant-based eater promoting that lifestyle, and now you're doing animal-based foods? Well, you know, you got to do what's best for you. And I listen to my body. And sometimes the Father puts people into my life that I have to listen to also. And it's been nothing short of a constant repetitive tone the past month about including animal protein in my diet. So I've been hesitant, right? Because I haven't had it in years. But my body's been craving bone broth. And that is one part of my new diet lifestyle change that I'm implementing, because I got to take care of me and make sure that I am healthy to be able to do the things I'm called to do and to be the best wife, mother, and, you know, child of Elohim that I can be when it comes to my health. So I make the bone broth for multiple reasons, and I've been adding that into my food lifestyle, including raw butter, and obviously wild-caught salmon. I know many of you have seen that, which I really, really feel good on. And I've also been adding a little bit of raw goat milk when it's available. We don't have our own goats yet, and that's been a little bit difficult to find, but I had to take a little bit of it the last time we had a taste, and it was good. So my gut health is starting to improve, and my body really wants it, and I'm not going to deny something that I believe is very good, in spite of what many out there may say and think, that you have to eat all plant-based in order to be healthy. I would beg to differ. We come from Southern California, the high desert, where living a high raw vegan easy, because you have multiple sources of obtaining the fresh local food when it comes to plants and vegetation, and the sun is shining and you can grow, so it makes it much easier to eat a very high volume plant-based diet. When we moved to North Idaho, things have changed. We don't see sun much here in North Idaho, and our bodies are different in how they adjust to this type of lifestyle. And I'm not saying that you need to be a meat and potatoes eater when you move up north, but you have to implement the best that you can with where you live, eating seasonally, eating locally, and allowing that lifestyle to serve you best when it comes to your health. So living up north, we have limited plant availability outside of what I do in a co-op. And so I've had to add extra protein in my diet, and I'm slowly bringing that in. I'm not full gun ho force doing it, because that would mess me up, I think. So I'm slowly bringing it in to the best of my ability so that I can eat and be healthy. So that is what's happening with me, and I'll keep you updated on that. In the meantime, that bone broth, I'm telling you, is absolutely phenomenal. It should be done later on this evening. It'll go outside to stay cool overnight, and then come morning, I'll be able to skim off the top, give all the bones and the vegetables to my dog. Sidon, she'll love that, and our family can enjoy some really rich, mineral-dense food, which I've considered being a superfood. So To all you plant-based eaters, hey, I'm with you. I get it, and I continue on. To all of you animal-based, get the best source, grass-fed, local. Watch and learn about your farmers and how they feed that animal, because that's really important to make sure that you're getting quality food and quality meat. Alrighty, thank you for joining us here at Zephy's Homestead and Garden. Please like and subscribe our YouTube channel, and we'll just keep you guys updated on what's happening with me in regards to my health and this new way of eating that is exciting. Shalom.